Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so ripe, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, each other sad. I don't know why. Things we do, how we make each other feel so bad. We've got so much, we could all be having so much fun. Oh, we are one. And from the very start, we were deep down in your heart, we were. And that's the way it is.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamit. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, Max Scherzer.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Andy Pajas. There's a swing and a drive. Long gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Well struck left field. That'll make it out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be Mookie Betts. Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck, and it's off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. Betts into second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's Max Muncy. Bunting for a hit. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped. And it's gone. Home run. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Scherzer is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Pitching change here, number 56.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
A beautiful bunt, and he did a great job forcing the left-handed pitcher out there to redirect his momentum in order to try to make a play. I mean, it's asking a lot of the pitcher to do that and then try to make a throw to first. So that was executed perfectly.
So a man at first. Here's Kike Hernandez. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he gets him. Nicely done. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Siggy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Sack bunt towards third. And a foul ball. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here in Game 1 of the World Series. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely built your confidence out on the mound.
Popped up. And that's the 3rd out. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Blue Jays coming up. here with my pal Siggy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
Big-time arm, power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Glasnow ready and deals.
Ball. 3-0.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Nathan Lucas at the plate and takes high there. Check swing, went around, and the count even at 1. That one missed.
1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike. One down, bases empty. And a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 gone, runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. There's a swing and a miss.
3-1.
Lucas leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of his jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch, not close. One out. Runners at first and second. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and deals.
3-0.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rojas. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. Fouled off to the right. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. He sends one out the opposite way. His second homer this series, and they get a few back. It's 6-3.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
2 outs. Misses again, 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Swung on, belted. That's back there. It has the distance, gone. second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this. The bat was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Ernie Clement. And ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
The 1-0. And another ball. Glasnow maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Andres Jimenez. Ball one there.
Okay.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Okay.
Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching the World Series on the show. Game 1 of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hits the top of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Doubled his first time. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. And he's there with a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run homer. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add a couple more. It's 10-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 56 out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trey Savage.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Gets the bunt down the right side. Bare hand grab, and they get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Bunting, and it's in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player. Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special.
Fires over to Guerrero, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. 4 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Blue Jays 5. Back now in Toronto, leading off Andres Jimenez. Glasnow back to work.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's a 2-0.
3 balls.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a foul straight back. In the air to left center. Edman in position. Makes the grab, 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, George Springer.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Off the mark there. 3-0. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throw on to Freeman. That takes care of Springer. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And there's a ball. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Three ball, no strike.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And it's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Rojas, in his 11th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. That one is absolutely belted, and it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now it's the DH, Andy Pajes. He's already homered here in this one. And that bunted towards third. Scoops it up barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
First and second, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 13-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and a foul ball. Bunt attempt popped up. Kirk throws the first in time. Just got him on that one.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield is back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Puts a bunt down. Safe, and that's his third hit. Here comes Max Muncy. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in Game 1 of the World Series. And a sac bunt here. Over to second for one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Puts a bunt down. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Bo Bichette, the next to hit. That misses, and that is ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses, and it's 3-0. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the catch, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And another ball.
No strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 strike.
Popped in the air, left side. Muncy pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He reached on a walk his first time. That
1
one
ball,
missed.
no strike.
That
2
one
balls,
not
no
close. And the count is 2-0. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Not
3-0.
even close there. And that's ball 3. That's a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
First and second, 2 down. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Next pitch way upstairs. And there's a ball. Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Right side, hard hit. Rojas with the throw to first. Third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Dodgers lead this one 13-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Tommy Edman. Bunting, and he pops it up. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Kike Hernandez. And he pops up the bunt. And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas will hit next. 1 for 2. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He'll do it himself, and the Dodgers are set down in order. And we're back. Now here is Ernie Clement. Ball one there. Glasnow winds and deals.
Ball two.
That misses the zone, and that's ball three. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one away. At the plate, Andres Jimenez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strike.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. New arm out of the bullpen, Braden Fisher. So now here's the DH, Andy Pajes. Gets the bunt down the right side. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand scoop. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Trying to move him over here. Whips it across. Freeman is out. There's 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts now. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. And he lays one down the left side. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Game 1 of the World Series. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
No, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Reno.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Man at first, nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. The walk, and he's also singled.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And the first offering is not close. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it and it cost him.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of the World Series. That one missed, now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Fought off foul. Man at second. And it stays fair. Coming home. The throw in. He's safe. 13-6. Man at first. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. Both 2 in this one. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Guerrero on at first. Nobody out. Two balls, no strikes to count. And another ball.
Reno.
Muncy. There's one.
Got it.
To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, bases empty. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Ball 1, no strikes. That
Good
one
ball.
missed.
No strike.
Two outs. Now 3-0.
3-0.
Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto.
Strike. Woo.
In the air on the infield. Muncy corrals it, and that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. LA is on top, 13-6. Back here at Rogers Center, here comes Max Muncy. Muncy in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 14-6.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Guerrero. And he's safe at first as no one could get to the bag in time. So a man at first. And next for LA, Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Bunts it in the air. Clement brings it in with a nice run and grab. So 2 down now, and here is Miguel Rojas. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they now lead by 9.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now the DH, Andy Pajes. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero, and they tag him out. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers lead it 15-6. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Yamamoto back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even Shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And another ball. The next offering misses. Ball 3. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. And there's a ball.
Two balls, no strike.
Kirk aboard here at first with nobody out. That one not close. And it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And a big swing and a miss. Nobody out, runner at first. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a pop-up. Rojas. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there. Man at first, one away. Not even close there. Ball 2. That one missed.
No strike.
And there's a strike. Out towards right center field. Edman sprinting for this one. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So a man aboard, and the batter now, Andres Jimenez. Not close with that one. Ball 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 68. Will Smith to the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There to beat him by an eyelash. Here is Freddie Freeman. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. Puts a bunt down. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the DH, George Springer. And ball one.
Two balls, no strike.
And another ball.
3-0.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hernandez snags it. One up, one down. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it, and there's two away. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game one. That one missed. Two outs. And he takes a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Bo Bichette on deck for the Blue Jays. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw is late, and he reaches safely. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That
One
one
ball,
not
no
close.
strike.
And it's 1-0.
Two balls, no strike.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in Game 1 of the World Series. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez makes the play, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now Max Muncy. Puts a bunt down. Bichette on the run, throw to first, and he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. And a sac bunt here. And a foul ball. Trying to move him over here. Bichette over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
There's a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Kike Hernandez now at the plate. Strike one. Puts a bunt down. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that bunted towards third. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. First pitch misses. And there's a ball. That one
ball,
missed.
no strike.
In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he still strikes for his pitcher.
And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And that is out of play. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Slings to first, 2 away. Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. That one missed. Now 3-0. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas drops into the glove, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We're on to the 9th in game 1. Dodgers out in front, 15-6. Brendan Little on the pitch out of the pen here. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His second home run of the series. It's 16-6. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Next is the designated hitter, Andy Pajes. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Guerrero. And they put the tag on him for the out. Will Smith digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Guerrero makes the grab on the run. Two outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Little, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And a bunt towards third, and that's a foul ball. Two outs. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Whips it to first on the run. On target, he got him. Nice play. Last chance for the home team. Now here is Ernie Clement.
So game one hasn't played out the way these fans had hoped, and losing the opener is never fun, but winning game two takes away the sting. So hopefully these fans have something to cheer about next time.
Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Man at first, nobody out. Now Andres Jimenez. Yamamoto back to work. That one's upstairs, ball one. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Well, these fans aren't really loving that. To walk him intentionally there seems pretty unnecessary. And, well, he's a guy they paid to come and watch.
Lucas, the next to hit, takes outside. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. And another ball.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Close play, but in there.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him who pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
These are the moments you dream of as a hitter. Bottom of the ninth with a chance to tie or win the game. It's time to live up to the big moment.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the late stages of game one. So 2 balls and no strikes. And there's a ball.
3-0.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming around third is Jimenez. One run across. He's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Ball one there.
No strike. Two balls, no strike.
Now
3 balls,
3-0.
no strike.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game 1 of the World Series. This one in the air, right field. And just foul. Dive, and he's got it. To his knee, the throw. There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.